Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. I want to take a moment to talk about this upcoming event that's going to be a permanent event called the Runes Heroic Dungeon. There's a new heroic dungeon with runes. Start fighting to get a level 10 rune. From now on, you'll be able to obtain a level 10 rune every month, so stay tuned. So let's click on more information to get more information about this. And so it takes us to the forums. Greeting Monster Masters, Rune Heroic Dungeon is coming into the game next week and it will be reoccurring monthly. Important, month-to-month progress won't be saved. So it's not like the War Master dungeons where if you finish off like halfway, the next month you can continue where you left off. The Rune Dungeon, the Rune Heroic Dungeon is going to reset every single month. So that's important. And the Rune Dungeon will have 4 floors for each type of level 10 rune. Strength, life, stamina, and speed, not gold. And it doesn't really matter that strength is first or whatever is going to actually be first, because you can do the 1-1-1 rune crafting method to just change the color to whatever rune you actually want. For example, if you want speed, you won't have to go through all 4 floors to get the speed rune. You can just change the color easily doing that method. Anyhow, each floor will only have 5 nodes. So in total, there's 20 nodes if in 1 month you decide to go and get the strength, the life, the stamina, and the speed. And every single node will cost 200 orbs. So let's just take a look at one floor. You're on that first floor, you're trying to get the level 10 strength rune, 5 nodes at 200 orbs per node. That is a total of 1,000 orbs. It is going to cost you 1,000 orbs to get a level 10 rune. So the question is this good? Is this a good price? Well, we can look into it mathematically. Because at first glance, I think most people would be like, wait a minute, I can get a War Master for 2,300. Am I really going to invest 1,000 orbs just to get a level 10 rune? And again, we'll do it mathematically and then I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. Also the restrictions, floor 1, you can only use Dragon Book monsters. Floor 2 will consist of Earth monsters. Floor 3 will be Fire and Floor 4 will be Magic. It's very weird that Floor 1 seems to have the most strict restriction of just being limited to Dragon Book monsters. Anyhow, here are the rewards. So for 200 orbs, you can complete the first node and you would get a level 4 to a level 6 chest. For the second node, you'll get a level 4 to a level 6 chest. For node number 3, so this will cost you 600 orbs, you can get anything from a 5 to a 10. Node number 4 will be a 5 to a 10. And node number 5 is a guaranteed level 10 rune. So once again, the question is this worth it? Is this a good event? Because again, at first glance, you're like, 1,000? Is it really worth 1,000 orbs for just one level 10 rune? Well, let's look into it. And so the first thing we need to examine is how many gems would a level 10 rune cost in the first place. So we're going to go into the runes market and we're going to sort by level 10. And as you can see, a level 10 rune costs 2,300 gems, which is just ridiculous. No one should ever be spending that many gems on a level 10 rune or on any rune for that matter. And as you can see, sometimes they are on discounts. There's a 75% discount which lowers the cost all the way to 575 gems. But the biggest discount you can actually get, and I think currently the level 6 rune has it, is an 85% discount. So if you discount a level 10 rune from its original price by 85%, you can get a level 10 rune for 345 gems. Keep that number in mind. That number is important. So if you have gems, you can decide how to spend them, right? You can either spend them towards buying orbs for War Masters, or you can get a level 10 rune. Well, now that we're going to have this heroic rune dungeon, let's see. During a happy hour, you can spend your gems to get orbs. So if I spend 20 gems, I now have 50 orbs. And if I spend 22 gems, I now have 110 orbs. So I just spent 42 gems for 110 orbs. Alright, keep that number in mind. 42 gems translates to 110 orbs. Remember, I said you need to spend 1,000 orbs to get a level 10 rune. So if you divide 1,000 by 110, which is the amount of orbs you can get during a happy hour, you get 9.09. So let's just round down to 9, just for convenience sake. And if you multiply 9 by the 42 gems you spend during... So basically, if you just purchase the first 2 packs 9 times during a happy hour, you're going to have 1,000 orbs. A little less than 1,000 orbs, but you get the main idea. That's going to cost you 378 gems. So 378 gems roughly translates over to 1,000 orbs. Okay? So more or less, okay? So the difference is, if you subtract 345, you're paying an extra 33 gems to get that level 10 rune. But keep in mind, it's not just a level 10 rune that you're going to be getting. It's also going to be, you're also going to be getting 4 other runes. Looking back at the rewards, you're also going to get somewhere from a level 4 to a level 6, somewhere from a level 4 to a level 6, and 2 level 5 to level 10s. Now, I imagine most of the time you probably won't be getting the 10 from the node 3 and 4, but there is that possibility, which makes it kind of good. So if you just assume the worst, you're paying an extra 33 gems to get 2 level 4 runes and 2 level 5 runes. Is it worth it? Well, I think different players are going to have different opinions. If you end up getting like a level 7 or level 8 rune from the 3rd node and the 4th node, I think then you could technically say it's worth it, because a level 7 and a level 8 rune is actually quite expensive and they're quite powerful. So that's just something to keep in mind. One thing I like about this is that it definitely shows that Social Point is trying to make it easier for players to get high level runes. And I know you might not like it because you think like you're forced to pick between a War Master or level 10 rune. But one thing to also keep in mind is that a lot of the War Masters, they are pretty darn powerful at level 100. And when you have to make the decision between either ranking up your War Master to rank 1 and spending an extra 2,400 orbs, or maybe getting them into rank 2, like sure they get more powerful skills, their stats increase, but maybe it would be more beneficial to just get a level 10 rune instead. Which is why I'm actually looking forward to the event. Because seriously, when you look at level 100 War Masters, and I'll just do some battles with level 100 War Masters to just prove my point. So let's just scroll to the end, we'll take on Seuss. And as you can see, her monsters are ranked up, she has high level runes. I have level 100 monsters, I unfortunately don't have level 10 runes. I'm forced to use level 7, level 8. This one has my Ragnarok, he is ranked up, but he has a level 6 speed, level 7, level 8 team speed. It would be nice to be able to give them level 8 runes. But given that they're still low rank, you can see how menacing and how powerful they are, where you can take on tough bases, even though, check this out, this little combo with Remtar and Ragnarok, where I can give my Ragnarok 2 extra turns, thanks to the skill mirror. So, and look, I can like eliminate whoever I want. So what am I going to do? Let's do Masterpiece, let's do Speed of Light, that's one monster down. So what I like about this upcoming event is that, yes, you can choose if you want to use your orbs during War Masters, or you can get a level 10 rune. And if you already have even an unranked, a level 100 War Master, they are pretty darn good to where you might be better off going for the runes. So you get to make the choice. It's not like Social Point is forcing you to get the runes. I've seen some people say they don't like this because, like, how can you do it? How can you spend so many orbs when War Masters show better? Yeah, but what if you have the War Masters already unranked? Like, I've told people multiple times that I personally don't consider, like, I'm not really that interested in getting a Babari, especially if he's unranked. I'm not that interested in getting a... No, not Babari. I want Babari. I'm not that interested in getting Gortok. I'm not that interested in getting Barbell. So, now that I can actually use my orbs and invest towards runes, I might actually do it, because level 10 runes definitely come in handy, and it would be useful to have more than I currently have, which is not that many, especially on my baby accounts. Considering, let's see how many orbs I have. I have 8,000, so I could get 8 level 10 runes, which could make my monsters way more competitive. So it's just something to keep in mind. Personally, I'm looking forward to the event. I might do it once or twice, because again, there are still some War Masters I want to get, like Babari. I still don't have him, and I still want Thalassa, and I do want to rank up Thalassa. But yeah, if you're undecided, if you need better runes, it could be a really good event. And again, mathematically, it pretty much costs the same as getting as getting a level 10 rune when it's on sale, except now you do have that possibility. You do actually have that possibility to maybe in the 3rd or 4th rune dungeon, you might walk away with another level 10 rune if you're lucky. Again, we never know the odds of these things. We never know what the likelihood of actually getting a level 10 rune is from these chests, but hey, some chance is better than no chance. And again, worst case scenario, you walk away with level 4s and level 5s for an extra 33 gems. That's not too bad. Ideally though, if you could walk away with a 7 or 8, even the 6s, that would be really good. So I think it's something that could potentially be worth trying. Let's see what's going on. Skill mirror. Yeah, I think it's something that could potentially be worth trying. We'll do Speed of Light. And again, this is a level 100 Remtar, a 105 Ragnarok. And just to showcase that, like, you don't need to have the monsters at rank 130 to dominate. Like, the War Masters are all very powerful, or most of them are very powerful, even unranked, because of their traits and their skills. They are just, they're a whole different league, a whole different breed of monsters. So I would definitely recommend, here, let me see, no more failures. I would definitely, Death Door, who do I want to take out? We'll do Nishan's Pet. I would definitely recommend, first and foremost, before getting the level 10 runes, get your War Masters, because they're good even unranked. Afterwards, that's when I would possibly invest in the level 10 runes for your War Masters, or maybe for your other monster. Like, let's say you have a team race monster, like maybe you got a Sunblast at level 120, but you don't have good runes. well then you could invest those orbs instead of getting a War Master to get a set of 3 level 10 runes for your Sunblast so you can be a little more competitive. So I love this option. I like that we get a chance to choose how we want to go about the game. Whether you want a War Master, whether you want runes, and if anything, it just definitely shows that Social Point was serious when they said they were going to make it a little easier to get high level runes. There's like no arguing that they aren't doing that. You know, the rune dungeons really help. This upcoming heroic rune dungeon that's going to be month to month, so it's going to be a permanent feature. That's pretty nice. So I'll end this battle and we'll end with that. And as usual, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you guys like the upcoming event? Do you not really care for it? Are you still focused on getting War Masters? Which War Masters do you currently have? Which War Masters are you going to be going for? Whatever thoughts you have, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all next time.